Dear brothers and sisters, I welcome you all to hear and see this video message. In this video, I am going to explain how Modiji Sidelined L.K Advani and senior BJP leaders since 2014 in BJP party and as well as in government. Content for this video I given in the description through my blogspot Shadow Cabinet of India. You can go through and study. When Modi was appointed the Chief Minister of Gujarat, Modi and Shah worked to sideline their political rivals. Any leader with the slightest potential to challenge Modi was either stunted or otherwise fell out of Modi's way in Gujarat. In 2013, Mr. Advani led a bitter and eventually unsuccessfully campaign to stop the BJP from picking Mr. Modi as its presumptive Prime Minister. Neither Advani nor Joshi shared a very comfortable relationship with Modi even before he became the Prime Minister. Let's go back to when Modi, the then Gujarat Chief Minister, was anointed as the Prime Ministerial candidate for the general election in 2014. Party veterans were not too happy with the party decision and they made it amply clear. Having skipped the Goa meet of the party where the then Gujarat Chief Minister was elevated to the post of the party's poll campaign chief, Advani skipped the meet where Modi was elevated as the PM candidate. The BJP leadership beat a hasty retreat back in September 2013 after the major announcement and did not make any differences within the party public. But Advani had already fired his first missile at the party and had said that he was disappointed in the manner in which the party was functioning. The party patriarch Advani has not been able to fathom that the person he had helped rise in politics had attained a position that overshadowed that of his mentor. Even though Advani remained in the party, the sense of mistrust developed to such an extent between the two that the party patriarch thought at one point that it was not safe for him to fight the Lok Sabha polls from his constituency Gandhinagar. He even thought of shifting to a safer pate to Bhopal, but ultimately bought and won from Gandhinagar after Modi assured him of his victory. Murali Manohar Joshi was asked to vacate the Varanasi seat for Modi in the 2014 election, a seat he had represented for a long time. Murali Manohar Joshi was also made to run pillar to post literally on 2014, but his attempts to get the party ticket to fight the Lok Sabha poll from Varanasi failed. He was later allowed to contest from Kanpur while Modi himself fought from Varanasi. Making matters worse, there was no place for him in the cabinet and he was instead pushed into the newly set up Margdarshak Mandal along with similarly sidelined L.K Advani. In 2016, after Modiji evolves in BJP, Bharatiya Janata Party new leadership dropped its founding fathers A.P. Vajpayee, L.K Advani and Murali Manohar Joshi from the parliamentary board and elevated them to a new body, the Margdarshak Mandal, meaning the guiding lights. But it was a ruse to silence the leaders since the BJP never takes their advice. The parliamentary body takes political and disciplinary decision in the BJP while the Central Election Committee decides on candidates. They are the nuts and bolts of the BJP. The Margdarshak Mandal can simply be a new editorial designation as we have in newspapers. Although Prime Minister Narendra Modi and Co-Minister Rajnath Singh were also part of the Mandal, the focus was specifically on Advani and Joshi, for whom the Mandal was seen as a retirement room. Ever since the Mandal formation, Advani and Joshi have generally been kept out of decision-making process of the BJP. It is a well-known fact after the 2019 election victory, Prime Minister Narendra Modi and Home Minister Amit Shah sidelined or retired various senior leaders such as L.K Advani, Murali Manohar Joshi, Yashwant Sinha, who had played a critical role in taking the Bharatiya Janata Party from 3 seats in Parliament in 1952 to the ruling party in 1999. Lal Krishna Advani, the man who scripted the rise of the BJP and who was a major political force in India, is now virtually irrelevant to the party. Lal Krishna Advani is known as the Bhimacharya of Indian politics. Advani is the person, in fact, who had paved the way for Vajpayee to become the Prime Minister. In today BJP, nobody talks about his contribution apart from Modi-Shah duo. But the story does not end here. The senior BJP leaders who held key portfolios during Atal Bihari Vajpayee tenure were decisively sidelined ever since Modi took over as the Prime Minister and Shah was anointed as the BJP chief on the basis of age criterion. Their anger was termed as rumbling of disgruntled leaders who felt they have not got their due after BJP came to power in 2014 Lok Sabha elections. Even in the list of SAR campaigners on 2019 general election, the names of Advani and Joshi are missing. So the message to them is loud and clear. It means the party does not want to use them further. Veterans L.K Advani and Murali Manohar Joshi have been asked by the ruling BJP to decide whether they went to contest the national election by May 2019. The decision is up to them, says source asserting that nobody above 75 will get a post. It is not known yet whether Mr. Advani 91 and Mr. Joshi 84 want to contest the poll again on 2019. Sources close to Mr. Joshi says he will do whatever the party wants. BJP leaders say there is no ban on 75 plus politicians contesting election. The age bar is only for ministers. But Yashwant Sinha ridiculed the BJP decision to sideline those of its leaders who were above 75 years of age. L.K Advani was always painted as a communal leader and portrayed as enemy of minorities. But he wanted to change his image and project himself as a just leader who cared for all the people regardless of religion, caste, etc. Advani's 2005 Pakistan visit was an eyebrow raiser for many people, and some of his statements infuriated his own cadre. His statements in Pakistan calling Jinnah a secular person and an ambassador of Hindu-Muslim unity was accepted by his cadre. This is also one of the reasons responsible for the sidelining of Advani ji from mainstream politics. Considering his strong RSS background, Advani's conduct baffled many. His conduct was totally unacceptable to BJP and RSS. Therefore, on his return from Pakistan, Advani's standing in BJP was never the same again. He faced defiance in the party. Prominent BJP leaders like Uma Bharati, Madan Lal Khurana, Murali Manohar Joshi, etc. publicly spoke against him. Advani was forced to relinquish the post of BJP president in favor of Rajnath Singh, who was much junior to him. In modified BJP and now India, there is no place for old faces who represent old allegiance and ideas. Modi has systematically edged out of the old guard all important members of Vajpayee cabinet one by one. All those from the non-RSS background brought into the party during the Vajpayee-Advani era have been neglected or pushed out. These include Yashwant Sinha, Arun Sori and Varun Gandhi and Sunil Sastry. It is sad to see that the BJP, which talks about Hindutva, seems to have forgotten that giving due respect to elders is the essence of Hindu culture. The Hindu society reposes great faith in the wisdom of elders. In Maharashtra, Mahabharata, Eklavya cut off his right thumb because his guru demanded it. But in the BJP, Modiji and Amit Shah ji cut down their own crews. By sidelining the senior leaders, what good Modiji can achieve with his limited or no knowledge? Nothing. Yes, nothing. Bible talks about respect the leaders, elders. In Leviticus chapter 19 verse 32. So respect to the elderly and honor older people. In this way you show respect for your God. I am the Lord. Also in 1 Kings 12th chapter verse 6 and 7. The King Rehoboam discussed the matter with the older man who had counseled his father Solomon. What is your advice? He asked. How should I answer these people? The older counselor replied, if you will be servant to those people and serve them this day, and if you will respond by speaking kind words to them, they will be your servants forever. Amen. This will happen. This should happen in India. Amen.